Hello, hello, hello! Oh my god, it is a day, ladies and gentlemen. Bro, I've been gone for weeks! And now I'm finally back. We're back. But what I do want to talk about is why I was gone. Now, a lot of people are probably going to point the finger to one situation, the one giant elephant in the room. No. So basically what happened on my side and why I took a break was mainly because of the fact I was feeling very burnt out. I was yearning for something to pretty much happen with this channel, and I was pretty much losing energy every single stream that I did prior leading up to today. Essentially, I was just trying to find new things to do, find new games to play, and I never really had the motivation to push through or even start new content. Stop being stressed. Okay, yeah, true. And there was one thing that did obviously tip it over that I got frustrated with a lot, and I'm gonna go into detail on why I got frustrated. Basically, I'm fine, I'm back. I was just extremely burnt out. That was the main reason of why I took a break. It was growing on me for the past couple of months prior to taking that break. But we're back, and man, they couldn't last like 4 weeks until dropping something new. I have something to talk about. Right? It's actually about the big elephant in the room, which I'm going to mention now. So a while back, I made a stream, right? On a particular course. Whole thing pretty much came about when that whole course came out. If you want to know more about it, you can look at the video that I will be relisting soon. Originally, I was going to do like a fun little presentation for it, but since the news that's come out, he's been affected by pretty much the same thing that I've been affected by. I could not just leave it to fun little PowerPoint slides. Seeing this happen to someone else now is really annoying, okay? It all started with this video. I basically made this video on this course that I thought was predatory in nature. Now, the reason I thought this was because a lot of what this course was and what it kind of represented just didn't need to be behind a paywall, especially when you got so many free alternatives when it comes to the course, even covering the other free courses, which I didn't cover in this video. Obviously, when I called it a scam, I wasn't saying that it's like stealing your money. You're getting something in return, don't get me wrong, but is it worth the money? That's the difference. If it was like worth the money, I probably wouldn't even use the scam rhetoric. And especially when it comes to a course where you're learning how to play GD, I just don't think it's worth the money. However, I got a bit of attention from this video. Just a tiny bit of attention, right? So we pretty much had a hate raid on this video. A massive hate raid. And we had a bunch of people come in pretty much saying hashtag save Denny. There was a lot of these. Yeah, bro, you are a hamburger. Literally anyone from the hate raid could only think of anything that's like American. The only thing they could use as an insult is a hamburger and American, and that's it. One of the criticisms I got from this was really funny, right? So I basically looked at the intro course, the intro to the entire course, and pretty much the marketing for that course. I got criticized basically saying that I didn't actually buy the course and actually go into it and have a proper in-depth look at it. Let me tell you why that is the dumbest logic I think I've ever heard, right? Let's say you went to a Subway. As you're waiting for your sandwich to be made, the person making your sandwich is putting the worst ingredients into that sandwich as humanly possible. And then instead of just like walking away, you decide to go, you know what? I haven't tried this sandwich yet. I'm gonna go and pay a good $10 for this sandwich and take a bite out of it because I don't know what it's like. Obviously, I'm not gonna spend money on it if it looks like it's gonna be shit, which is the whole reason I made the video. If you're not getting that good introduction to the course, why the would you then spend money on it just hoping to God that it gets better? Just to give a bit of context, I was actually still on vacation when this whole thing went down. The whole drama pretty much exploded while I was away from my PC. Most of the drama I was actually really excited for, and I'll get into why I was actually excited. So as this was happening, there was two people that I was actually in contact with. One was a person named Star. I actually have not gotten any of the screenshots between me and Star, because a lot of that was just me pretty much talking to him about how we're going to like try and solve this insane mosh pit that's like going on. He was actually super helpful. Star's actually one of the dudes that was really helpful when it came to actually like communication on the side, which you're gonna notice as I talk about this, that the communication was the main issue. He was super nice with me and actually got us into a group chat. Now this group chat, which I'm going to pull up, this group chat here was basically created. You'll notice it says Zim's group here. You'll find out very quickly why that is. This group chat was actually formed because we was going to originally make a public discussion based on this course, which was, in my eyes, a great idea at the time. Because not only does that mean I'm able to talk to KaiGuy and Denny and get their thoughts and like ideas on the course, I might even potentially get persuaded, and I could have potentially been endorsed in the course saying, yeah, go put money into it. It might be actually worth your time if they actually had talked to me. It would have been a net positive on my end as well, because at the time I was, like I said at the start of the stream, I was getting burnt out because I just was waiting for something to happen. This was kind of a moment where I was like, holy shit, I could actually get something here. We could actually have a group chat. Not only does that get my voice out there, but I can talk to Kai, I can talk to Denny maturely about it, and we actually can get things all sorted. Star here has been the one that coordinated all of this, so again, big ups to Star for actually talking to me through all of this, and I do appreciate you a lot. And then I said this down in the bottom here. ID, sounds good. First things I want to quickly say real quick is if any of you guys took offense to what I said in any way, I do want to apologize since I never intended in offending anyone in any huge way. A lot of what I do on the stream acts as a chaotic, no holds barred kind of character that I do with everything really, which is true. I'm a very like chaotic person that just kind of just does anything when he feels like it, you know? Prior to any knowledge, the only thing I was realistically told about this was that it was a scam, so I went into it with that mindset, which I do apologize for. I don't apologize for it anymore, mind you. I wasn't really going out my way to destroy Kai or Denny's career, but it did feel predatory and it did feel very just off, which is why I decided to talk about this and kind of make it into like this whole new video. And this was when Kai was actually trying to help me make a time so that we could organize this group chat. And I also mentioned this down at the bottom. This is a very key sentence down here, by the way. Also, if any of you guys wanted to talk to me in private as well, then that's perfectly fine, especially if it helps calm the storm down as well before the call. I told them you can talk to me whenever and just have a quick conversation with me and it will be perfectly fine. I literally gave them the full idea that I'm not out to just flame you. Because the next one, group chat free, hell, KaiGuy then just decides to leave the group. He does not message me about this, by the way. Like, he didn't even message Denny. I presume. He didn't even message a single one of us. Denny then goes, oh, he left. Why? I'll ask him. Oh, he doesn't want to because busy. Well, I think we got most of our points across anyway. I'm thankful you had the courage to admit you were wrong, though. That's respectful. Then immediately leaves as soon as he says that. You didn't make a single, like, debunk of everything that I said in that video. You just presumed that I was, like, in complete denial of the entire thing and just decided to up and leave it. While this was all happening, bear in mind, I'm just talking about the group chat side of things here. I had someone else start messaging me. Vernam decided he wanted to take part in this entire drama and start beef with someone that has 670 subscribers. Vernam decided he did not like what I said about Denny. Vernam just went absolutely apeshit. If you don't believe me, I have 27 screenshots, all from the one conversation I had with Vernam. Vernam decides to like message me, which by the way, at this point, I had no idea this was actually Vernam. I thought this was an alt. I thought this was a fake Vernam. I generally did not think this guy was this fucking stupid. So Vernam comes in, he immediately starts calling me. Bear in mind, I'm on vacation here, and it is late at night. I'm in a room that's like pretty open, but like there are people that's also inside that room as well. I'm not joining you out of nowhere, Vernam. Like, I have time. I got things I gotta do, right? And he was like, when will you be able to? And I said, maybe tomorrow. And then just goes too long. Anyways, I wanted to ask, I'm like, what do you want me to do, bro? What were your intentions when you made this video? I mean, pretty simple. To take the piss out of the course, because it's a dumb scheme. At first, course isn't the thing which is being sold. It's a membership in a private community which has multiple courses. I do agree that on Demon Slaying course doesn't really change too much. However, the other two, personal coaching from 2 million YouTuber for $20 is a scam. I just said I don't care about those. And then he just kind of went, LMFAO, why do you target Denny also? Now, this is the part I realized the main reason on why Vernam was messaging me. Turns out it was because I mentioned Denny. I didn't think I targeted Denny at all, since most of it was on KaiGuy's side of the video, and I was actually mostly targeting KaiGuy rather than Denny. Where's Trick's profile picture? Trick wasn't one brought up the course. That was all Denny. For you information, Denny isn't even the main guy. In that Demon Slaying course, it's led by Trick. He was responsible for making it, etc. I think I said, yeah, because you're going to tire your little fingers out. I told him to calm down because he was going to tire his little fingers out, because he was getting a little bit heated, and I think that kind of triggered a nerve in this bit here where he goes, LMFAO, what's that, aggression? And tries calling me again and says, join call if you're so tough, Mr. Little Fingers. he kind of lost it here, I'm gonna be honest. And then just sends me this mugshot. His response just being just an image of your face. Anyway, so he goes, it's either you're handling or proper discussion, or you're being tough to the end, one of the two. I understand that instead of getting approval you expected, you got shat on, and you're probably nervous, but please chill. Brother, you're like making so many typos trying to say this to me. I know who's nervous here, mate. Denny wants to speak as well, and I was like, then he can. I'm not stopping him, bro. He can DM me if he wants. How is that product a scam? Again, he keeps going backwards and forwards here. Again, for 20 bucks, you get some well-made guides on 3 major GD directions, because you can literally get the same product for free. I agree that playing is most useless of them. Send me a link with free personal YouTube coaching from a 2 million YouTuber. It doesn't have to be from a 2 million YouTuber. You can have it from like a 1,000 subscriber YouTuber, you know? And send me a link with edited guides by Kaluk, Blee, and others. Just because you are an established creator does not mean you are the best at your craft. There could be creators with 0 CP who are better than Blee and Kaluk. And that is very true, yes. He goes, why are you misinforming your viewers into thinking that for 20 bucks you get only the GD course? You've never like mentioned like other things you get are cool, but this specific course is useless, and yet calling it a scam. Fully refundable in 2 weeks. It doesn't matter if it's refundable in 2 weeks. I don't expect every person to go in depth clicking one button. Oh, is clicking one button, is it? I expect people with publicity. I don't have any. I literally have 670 subscribers. What kind of publicity do you think I have? Hey guys, this is taking a little bit, isn't it? Yeah, this is only screenshot 8 out of 27. 27 screenshots of Vernam. Yeah, that's enough to drive anyone ballistic. I'm gonna be doing you all a favor, and in the description will be a full like timeline and screenshots of basically everything that's kind of happened during this time, so that you kind of get the full picture without it kind of getting all a bit confused in that, because I'm pretty sure I'm just talking separate timelines here. But yeah, do enjoy this, because it gets wild after this, bro, believe me. So when it came to Vernam, it said videos no more. Denny expect an apology soon? Basically, we took down the video, and this was when I actually joined the group chat. All of the Vernam chat, all of that happened before the group chat was formed. Now this is gonna look in Russian, because rather funnily, way, Vernam was the one that screenshotted this, so thank you, Vernam, for actually keeping this for me so I could show it off. Which basically says, should I have said it as a scam? No, probably not. I was wrong on that. Was it Denny that may have caused the amount of backlash? Nope, probably not. I made oversights and just focused on the paid cause when I shouldn't have, and I do apologize to Denny and Kai for this. So once I made this apology, and then I realized they all left, and all kind of left on stupid terms, that was when I decided to go, nah, I'm gonna delete it. When I deleted it, Vernon then came back, and oh my god, I think I set something off. Sorry to disappoint you, but unless there's a video on your channel called Apology to Denny, nobody's gonna talk to you. You've already proven all my points, buddy, don't worry. Actually, never mind, there is one thing I want to mention. You called us friends for standing up for Denny. Yes, you are friends. If my friends did this, I would call him out for being a idiot. Don't let your friends do this. Well, all your not friends are. Why did they abandon you? They haven't abandoned me. They're just spectating. They're spectating and having fun with it, which I want them to do. In such a situation, think for yourself. Ain't no kid after all. And then this is when he broke into a mental breakdown. The re-edit came up as a result of trying to pretty much get Denny off the picture, pretty much, right? We had this re-edit done, we took it off the scam rhetoric. So when this happened, it should have been kind of it, right? We all kind of came to an agreement, Star and all of us kind of came to an agreement that as soon as this re-edit is up, that's it. We can leave the opinions there and we can move on with the rest of our day. KaiGuy did actually end up responding here and then just goes, you know, the short intro you watched wasn't the course, right? You just broke down every word I said in the intro and acted as if you were reviewing the entire course. I was reviewing what you said in that video and how that video was made and marketed felt predatory. Not saying that you yourself was a predator, I was just saying, and he pretty much says here the whole thing was such a joke and it wasn't worth his time, which is why he left the group chat, which we was going to have that discussion on. Now, sit down chat, you are a sign that what I'm doing is actually good. I don't have personal beef with you. If I was doing something boring enough for no one to have a big reaction, then it'd not be the right thing to do. The fact that I'm getting gamers onto self-improvement and working all day on something purposeful, and I get the reaction of people like you saying I'm a predator. Never said you was a predator, but his predator is proof of that what I'm doing is good, which sounds insane, lol. It does sound insane. You sound f***ing off your head. I spent almost 9 months with the goal of helping gamers get on self-improvement and making the best GD community ever. I literally haven't made profit. Then you see the introduction to the course, not even the sales video. Now here's the good bit. You probably are still addicted to porn, still don't work out, still rely on instant gratification for your temporary happiness, and you spend your life criticizing other lives. From what I see, you're not in a happy place mentally, and you're projecting your pain out onto the internet. This guy literally just said, you don't have any personal beef with me? What the f*** is all this? What is all this? Just so you know, my life is actually perfectly fine. I'm actually feeling relatively healthy. I have like a loving family with a loving partner who I love very much. I'm actually really happy. I've got a full-time job at the moment. I feel like you're projecting slightly here, a little bit, mainly because it just feels like you're just kind of taking a lot of what you're saying out, like on me. My community is not what you think it is. I'm not interested in a one-on-one conversation because I've talked to people like you and it's not even worth a discussion. Really, it wasn't worth a discussion. You basically made this entire thing 1,000 times worse because you thought it wasn't worth the discussion. Really? If you had the discussion with me, it wouldn't even be that bad. You should have known from the group chat alone that I was going to be talking to you maturely and in a calm manner. I had no reason to go on that group chat and attack you or even flame you publicly for any reason whatsoever. But instead, what you did was leave and then send me this entire paragraph when I do a re-edited video just to make you slightly happier. If I wasn't worth your time, you wouldn't be sending me this. Alright, let's be real here. How you been, man? He goes, good, just saying thank you for the opportunity that GS has brought me. I never thought that I would be able to beat multiple demon levels, but because of you, I'm able to, so again, thank you. And also, thank you for saving my life. I am now much happier, and I will never think of anything like that again. Pretty nice message, I'd say. I encourage people to be real in my communities. I've talked multiple kids out of suicide. If you really think I'm a predator somehow, then you're projecting your own insecurities onto me. Now here's where I have a real fucking problem. I've been taking the piss out of this entire thing for a while, but this is where I do have a legitimate problem. Don't ever fucking brag about talking kids out of suicide, you absolute useless, pathetic human slop. Like, the nerve and gall to send me someone that was on the brink of, like, suicide, okay? I don't care about saying it. I'll fucking say it, right? The fact that someone sent you that and you decided to screenshot and send it to me as if to go, look at me, I'm fucking cool as shit. What are you? Fuck right off. That's something to be fucking humble about, you fucking piece of shit. Why don't you look at my rewards reaction? If you want to fucking talk about humble brags, you can look at it on my, there's a YouTube video. You can look at that YouTube video and you can see what it means to actually care about your own fucking community. To me, I know you don't care about your community. You don't give a shit about your community. Because this proves to me that you couldn't care less. You just want to be able to talk kids out of suicide just for that extra fucking gain. This shit aggravates me. That rewards reaction video, I still hold that to my heart, and I still hold that high ends of my fucking life. I cried on that. I'll admit, I fucking cried on that stream. I cried on that stream because I know I fucking did something for someone, and you have the fucking nerve to send me that shit and brag about it. You fucking disgusting human. It's something that matters to me a lot because it was one of my fucking morals. And then he follows it up. I could send dozens of these messages. I just don't want to overdo it, lol. Lol, I don't want to overdo how good I am with my community. Teehee. Fuck off. 2 hours. 2 hours. And you know what's funny, Azriel? 2 hours? All of that was taken up by Vernam. Even when he's not responding to me, he's still f***ing me over. Why? I didn't need 27 screenshots of Vernam's conversation.